Alright guys, you already know the drill. It's been about a little month or so since the last update. So here we are again. For once, the front of the car is finally back down on the ground with the new wheels. Got the rotor and everything on that side. Still gotta put it on this side. But it's finally back on the ground. In the engine bay, we got the steering shaft in. I don't know if we had that in the last video or not. We're working on the rear end right now. We got the bolt out for the cross pin, but it didn't come out. We beat it with this thing in 5 and 10 pound sledgehammer, cut chunks of metal out of it. She ain't want to come out, so still fighting with that. But we did get this in today, which is our strange 35 spline axles with the C-clip eliminators. And then in here we have the strange lightweight spool. And also we got the proportioning valve. So all that's going to start going in. Already got the new brakes, and yeah, as much as I hate to say it, we're staying drums on the rear. I've been looking into it and for swapping everything into a foxbody with this particular setup. It just honestly ain't worth the headache, so we're just staying drum. Got all that crap ready for the rear end. Got new, pretty much everything for the drums right there on the pressure or the parts washer. But also we got the new block. I think in the last video I said the clearance for the piston to wall clearance, it was too much. So we already tore that down. Got that block ready to go to the machine shop. So be an update on that. And we got the gauges in. So they're kind of in like a kind of demo mode kind of deal. But you can change them. They're the 7-color tinted series. We just have them hooked up on a battery. A little bit of redneck engineering. Oh, another big update is after about 2 months or so of waiting and being on back order, my Terminator X finally arrived. Got the whole pre-made harness, all foxbody specific. So as soon as we get the motor in here, we can finally start putting that all back together. The rear, I'm gonna try and get that done here probably sometime this weekend at the latest. That way I can go ahead and put in all the rear suspension and everything that's been sitting in the hatch of the car forever. Get the rear coilovers and upper and lower control arms all up in, bolted in. Get the rear end in. Get the whole car back on the ground. That way we can at least trailer it around, push it around when we need to. It's probably going to probably take it to Lynn and get him to put in my subframe connectors over there. I might go ahead and order my cage and have him do the whole cage and everything all at one time. Also, I was on Summit, and I think we might finally be ditching the stock seats and going for some Kirky 55 series seats in there. I think each seat only weighs like 13.3 pounds or something like that. So, be a huge weight saving compared to the stock ones. Other than that, there ain't really a whole lot to talk about. Like I said, we're going to get the rear end in, get all the rear suspension and everything in, get it back on the ground, take it over, get him to do the subframe connectors, cage, have all that done, bring it back, put the transmission, put all it back up in, and that's pretty much it. Going to have some wiring and stuff to do. We still ain't did the cutoff switch for the battery yet, so that's still sitting here. Probably after that gets back, we'll get the carpet and all the interior 100% done. A little bit of wiring left. We still got all the stuff for the nitrous, all the switches, the window switch and everything. I know the Holly does, like has settings or whatever for nitrous and turbo, supercharger, whatever, like all kinds of forced induction. So I don't know if I'm going to use the window switch for this or if I'm going to just save and put it in the Cobra back there. But I might put it in here for just another added safety. Still got to get the torque box reinforcements put in there. But other than that, that's pretty much about it for right now. Not a whole lot's changed, but there's a lot of crap from the engine. Not a whole lot's changed, but slowly but surely. We've been doing a lot of overtime, so I really haven't had a whole bunch of time to work on the car, but it's whatever. My main concern really is just trying to get it done in time for October. I'm probably going to go up to North Carolina for Foxtoberfest, so definitely trying to get it done for that. And it kind of sucks watching everyone else out racing and this thing sitting in here on jack stands. That's pretty much what project cars do, though. Sit on jack stands. But anyway, we're hoping for the best. Probably try and get the block out to the machine shop. I don't have any the crank bearings I took off of this, but you can kind of see them lines right there. Your finger just can barely catch on them, but it pretty much ate up the old bearings on it too. So definitely needs to go to a machine shop and get all of them polished out. So I guess it's not a completely bad thing that clearance was bad on it, so whatever, everything happens for a reason. But that's pretty much it. I'll probably make another video after we get the rear end in, get it done, get it in, and get the car back on the ground. But until then, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. So like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.